Besangana. The Besanganas embody Angolan culture, guardians of tradition, identity, and femininity. More than women, they symbolize power, wisdom, and care, guiding communities with their voice and presence. Each gesture adorns, preserves ancestral stories, inspired by their grandeur. This attire reflects vibrant colors, rich ornaments, and pride. Wearing it honors the motherhood, resilience, and strength of Angolan women, pillars of our history and nation. Miss Grand Angola. Miss Grand Albania. Mordita National Costume, one of the oldest costumes of Albania from the northern region. One of the only areas that was not conquered and preserved Albanian traditions and customs. A costume that not only holds Albanian traditions and customs, but a strong chapter of history. Stood up and did not allow anyone to influence the pure value of Mordita. Miss Grand Albania. Miss Grand Argentina, Queen of the Underworld. This costume evokes one of northern Argentina's most vibrant moments, the awakening of the devil at Juju's carnival. The model enters with arms closed, mystery veiled, all but a mask of many eyes, and a fiery crest and red and orange feathers. Fire beneath the earth. Suddenly the arms spread. The devil awakens, color blaze, red bars, shining embroidery, Indian wings. With bells and movement, the spirit of festivity bursts forth in dance and joy. Miss Grand Argentina. Miss Grand Armenia. Mourning Mother. This look represents the mothers who have lost their sons in war. A white open-back rib dress represents peace and happiness, until a black coat has to be worn as a mourning act. Miss Grand Armenia. Miss Grand Australia, Siren of the Southern Seas. This national costume, Siren of the Southern Seas, honors my hometown Gold Coast, where golden beaches and blue waters shaped my childhood. Flowing lines and shimmering beads evoke waves, while a tribute to the Great Barrier Reef calls us to guard its coral and marine life. Inspired also by H2O, just add water filled there. This design unites memory, creativity, and pride. I embody the Australian siren, strength, beauty, and spirit, dedicated to preserving the seas. Miss Grand Australia. Miss Grand Belgium. Lace of Bruges in Belgium's colors. Jane is wearing a stunning black, yellow, and red evening gown, crafted from Brussels lace, celebrating Belgium's prosperous past as a textile powerhouse and its vibrant, innovative spirit today. This intricate lace, once woven in Bruges and exported through Brussels, reflects a small nation's enduring creativity and global influence. Miss Grand Belgium. Miss Grand Bolivia. La Morenada. The Morenada, a traditional Bolivian dance from the highlands of La Paz and Oruro. is known for its slow, rhythmic movements to drums, cymbals, and panpipes. Its vibrant costumes and masked dancers honor the African slaves of the colonial era, blending indigenous African and European roots. The Morenada stands as a powerful symbol of Bolivia's cultural unity and resilience. Miss Grand Bolivia. To Ayrton Senna, Brazilian soul. The costume pays tribute to Ayrton Senna, the Formula One champion who became one of Brazil's greatest heroes. More than victories on the track, he inspired the world with his courage, simplicity, discipline, and deep love for his country. Decades later, Senna is still admired and not only as a racing legend, but as a symbol of hope, resilience, and Brazilian soul. Miss Grand Brazil. Miss Grand Canada. The Enchanting Snowflake. The Enchanting Snowflake pays homage to Canada's iconic winter wonderland. Each intricate detail mirrors a snowflake uniqueness, symbolizing strength and elegance found in every Canadian. The shimmering silver, aqua, and iridescent tones capture the serene sparkle of freshly fallen snow, while the maple leaf reminds us of the nation's identity and unity. From the true north, strong and free, Canada. Miss Grand Canada. Miss Grand China. Traditional clothing of China's ethnic minorities. The clothes are white and red striped, paired with a headdress of ethnic style. The shoulders feature an ethnic style design, which symbolizes good fortune, prosperity, and harmony. Miss Grand China. Miss Grand Colombia. Guardians of El Dorado. From the heart of the Amazon rises the golden goddess, guardian of life and spirit of Colombia. Her skin gleams with pre-Columbian gold, her body protected by sacred serpents, symbols of power and rebirth. Wings of gold forged by Muisca gods unfold behind her, embodying freedom and strength. She is Colombia itself, living gold, radiant and eternal. Miss Grand Colombia. Miss Grand Costa Rica. El Búho de los Espíritus, the Owl of the Spirits. This majestic costume draws inspiration from a Diquis stone sculpture depicting an owl, sacred guardian of the spirit world in pre-Columbian mythology. Designed by David Morales and envisioned by William Rodriguez, it captures the owl's wisdom and power through shimmering feathers, silver crystals, and luminous wings. symbolizing protection, rebirth, and spiritual strength. It honors Costa Rica's ancestral roots and the eternal harmony between nature, soul, and light. Miss Grand Costa Rica. Miss Grand Cuba. Son de Libertad. Miss Grand Cuba 2025's costume is a colorful tribute to Cuban culture. It shows the red, blue, and white of the Cuban flag and honors Celia Cruz with her famous word, azúcar, on a flowing cape. The outfit includes shiny details, big ruffles, and drums to represent Cuban music and its strong African roots. This costume is a fun and proud celebration of Cuba's spirit and rhythm. Miss Grand, Cuba. Miss Grand, Czech Republic. The majestic lioness and eagle, guardians of Bohemia. This national costume unites two emblems of the Czech spirit, the lioness and the eagle. The lioness embodies courage, strength, and resilience, recalling the golden symbol of the nation's coat of arms. The eagle stands for freedom, vision, and dignity, carrying dreams into the future. Together, they reflect unity, hope, and pride. Golden and white details echo Czech heritage and royal tradition, showing a nation strong, graceful, and soaring proudly toward tomorrow. Miss Grand, Czech Republic. Miss Grand, Denmark. The Little Mermaid. In Denmark's waters lives the tale of the Little Mermaid, symbol of courage, longing, and transformation. She embodies the quest for love and belonging, sacrificing her voice for a dream. Her story shows beauty and spirit, hope and sacrifice, teaching that even sorrow holds resilience, and silence a voice to inspire. Her timeless presence calls us to chase dreams with bravery and honor the boundless depths of the human heart. Miss Grand, Denmark. Miss Grand, Dominican Republic. Queen of Mangoes. I come from a province of my country characterized by being the region of greatest production and export in the country. That is why I have been named the Queen of the Mango. In each appearance or publication, people recognize me as a representative of the mango. Something very cute and funny at the same time. Miss Grand Dominican Republic. Empress of reptiles. In the heart of the Galapagos Islands lives a rare wonder, the pink iguana. With its rosy scales, this endangered species represents Ecuador's rich biodiversity, threatened by habitat loss, invasive species, and climate change. It reminds us of our duty to protect and preserve nature. Until we love nature and its creatures, part of our soul remains asleep. Miss Grand, Ecuador. Miss Grand, Egypt. The return of the Pharaohs represents the eternal power of ancient Egypt, the golden sun crown symbolizes Ra, the god of the sun and creation, while the wings reflects Isis, goddess of protection and love. The mix of gold and blue honors the Nile, the lifeline of Egypt. Inspired by the royal garments of kings and queens, this costume unites strength, beauty, and the spirit of Egypt that still rises with the sun. Miss Grand Egypt. Miss Grand El Salvador. Maya demigoddess. In Mayan mythology lives a maiden and demigoddess of life, fertility, and the link to Xibalba, the underworld. She embodies creation and the cycle of existence, revered as the Virgin Mother Goddess tied to the waning moon, a symbol of time, renewal, and protection of life. In El Salvador, Mayan presence blended with local cultures, leaving an ancestral legacy that continues to shape identity and spirit today. Miss Grand El Salvador. Miss Grand France. The golden princess of Versailles. The opulence, elegance, and glamour of its breathtaking celebrations, together with its unmatched architecture, make the Palace of Versailles a timeless symbol in France's history, an icon of the reign of Louis XIV, the Sun King. It was built as a testament to the power and grandeur of the French monarchy. The Palace of Versailles holds countless historical treasures and stands as both the heart of royal power and the ultimate embodiment of France's monarchical splendor. Miss Grand France. Miss Grand Georgia. Tabaduri, the spirit of the Georgian soul. It carries the legacy of an era when Georgian women were both guardians of history and creators of the future. Inspired by Queen Tamar, the first female king in history, it reflects royal strength and timeless elegance that defines the Georgian women. Miss Grand Georgia. Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the golden Germania, a vision of power, pride, and grace, inspired by the spirit of Germany itself. Her golden wings rise as a symbol of freedom and strength. Her presence a tribute to tradition, reborn in elegance. This is German heritage, reimagined in gold. Miss Grand Germany. Miss Grand Ghana, mother of the soil. This national costume draws its soul from the very land that births kings and nurtures queens. Ghana, she is the mother of the soil, the spirit of abundance, fertility, resilience, and divine femininity. Cloaked in rich earthy tones, rooted in tradition, and crowned in the flora of our land. She walks with grace, carrying Ghana's essence across the desert of adversity and sowing hope wherever she steps. Miss Grand Ghana. Miss Grand Guatemala. Lágrimas del sombrero. Lágrimas del Sombrero interprets one of Guatemala's most iconic folklore tales. Designed by Maximiliano Reyes, it draws from El Sombrero, who enchanted young women with music and sorrow. This costume reclaims the story from a female's perspective. Glowing fabric and crystals turn tears into strength, while the traditional hat becomes a symbol of freedom, identity, and a feminine power, transforming fear into beauty and folklore into force. Miss Grand, Guatemala. Miss Grand, Guyana. Soul of Guyana. She embodies the strength, resilience of her people. Her wings represents Mashramani, Guyana's festival of independence. The water lily in her hand symbolizes purity and resilience. Her green skirt reflects the lush Amazon rainforest, and the jaguar crown, Guyana's national animal, represents strength and courage. She is the soul of Guyana, vibrant, powerful, and eternal. Miss Grand, Guyana. Miss Grand, Haiti. Dance of Joy. This national costume is inspired by Haiti's vibrant natural beauty and lively dances. Its rich landscapes, colorful flowers, and dynamic rhythms celebrate the nation's energy, culture, and environmental awareness. The design captures the joy and spirit of the people, using sequins, crystals, metal, and floral details to reflect movement, life, and positive energy in every step. Miss Grand, Haiti. Miss Grand, Hong Kong. Blossoming petals of prosperity. Miss Grand Hong Kong's national costume is a dazzling gold gown, symbolizing prosperity, wisdom, and the enduring golden spirit of Chinese tradition. Adorning it blooms a vibrant red bauhinia, Hong Kong's floral emblem of resilience and heart. As the flower thrives through every season, so does Hong Kong, shining with growth, strength, and spirit for the world to see. Miss Grand, Hong Kong. Miss Grand, Hungary. Shine of eternal Hungary. My national costume is entirely my own creation, handmade with love. Its colors reflect Hungary's flag, red for strength, white and silver for hope, and green for loyalty. Shimmering rhinestones bring sparkle to the stage, while the headdress of magnificent flowers symbolizes beauty. Especially precious, my mother helped me create it, letting me carry her love and support onto the international stage. Miss Grand, Hungary. Miss Grand, Iceland. The lava goddess Iceland. Rising from the depths of fire, the lava goddess embodies the fierce heart of Iceland. Her costume reflects the island's volcanic soul, where glowing lava shakes the land and glaciers guard its beauty. She symbolizes transformation, strength, rebirth, and the eternal spirit of a nation born from nature's most powerful forces. Miss Grand, Iceland. India. Kalki Avatar. India's national costume is inspired by the Kalki Avatar, the prophesied 10th incarnation of Lord Vishnu, destined to end darkness and restore Dhamma, riding on the celestial horse Devadatta and wielding a blazing sword. The design embodies purity, justice, and divine power. Golden and silver hues with temple-inspired detail reflects his aura. More than a tribute, it is a message of hope and renewal, the triumph of truth over darkness. Miss Grand, India. Miss Grand, Indonesia! Naya Rorokino, the Queen of the Southern Sea. Born from the eternal legends of the archipelago, Naya Rorokino, Queen of the Southern Sea, embodies unmatched grace and power. More than a myth, she symbolizes strength, beauty, and Indonesia's mystical heritage, adorned in majestic regalia with dragon guardians. Her costume mirrors the ocean's waves, celebrating cultural treasures and offering a living tribute to the spirits of the sea, a breathtaking emblem of Indonesia's boundless heritage. Miss Grand, Indonesia. Miss Grand, Italy! Italian wedding gown. This haute couture gown embodies Italian lifestyle, beauty, elegance, romance, and deep tradition, celebrating eternal love through meticulous craftsmanship and luxurious fabrics. It features Swarovski crystals, layers of tulle, a silk corset, and handcrafted flowers, creating a breathtaking skirt, a true testament to the artistry and culture of Made in Italy, capturing the spirit of the world's most cherished wedding destination. Miss Grand, Italy. Miss Grand, Jamaica. Matea's costume honors Jamaica's national bird, the doctor bird, a symbol of resilience, freedom, and grace. After 3 hip surgeries ended her athletic dreams, she discovered new wings on stage. Adorned in emerald, black, and red, she embodies Jamaica's spirit. Out of many, one people. Like the hummingbird, the only bird that can fly backwards. Matea reminds us that even when life pulls you back, it's only to soar higher. Miss Grand, Jamaica. Miss Grand, Japan. Ninja Kunoichi, inspired by Japan's legendary female warrior. This white and silver outfit embodies strength, grace, and determination. The red diamond symbolizes courage and passion, while Mount Fuji and the rising sun on the back represents Japan's empowering spirit. Ninja Kunoichi, the embodiment of modern Japanese women, strong, elegant, and radiant. Miss Grand, Japan. Miss Grand, Kazakhstan. The Queen of the Great Chef. The costume is inspired by Queen Tomiris, ruler of the Masajatai and ancestor to the Kazakh people, celebrating her as one of the first great female leaders. It showcases Kazakh women's duality, a feminine silhouette with flowing lines and open shoulders for tenderness, and armor-like elements with a high collar for strength. Green symbolizes the endless steppes, gold for the rich culture, reflecting the nurturer and warrior within every woman. Miss Grand, Kazakhstan. Miss Grand, Kosovo! Butiku Fraka, the concept of the national costume of Kosovo, is rooted in a deep connection to the country's history, identity, and cultural heritage. It reflects the values, traditions, and the way of life of the people in Kosovo. Miss Grand, Kosovo. Spirit of the Great Step. This national costume embodies the spirit of Kyrgyz heritage, where Silk Road legacy, nomadic freedom, and mountain majesty unite. Its flowing silhouette symbolizes liberty, while intricate embroidery tells tales of love and strength. In emerald, gold, and silver, it shines with purity and pride, bridging history and modern identity. Miss Grand, Kyrgyzstan. Miss Grand, Laos. The tradition of Lacom. This is the famous traditional costume parade in Sayatpuri province in Laos, combined with modern and distinctive. This is to attract the spirits and sacred objects to help protect the village. The villagers call it Pi Lacom, later change its name to the Lacom. Miss Grand, Laos. Miss Grand Macau! Red Dragon Yan, renowned Hong Kong designer Donnie Say created Red Dragon Yan, blending the grandeur of a dragon robe with the dynamic charm of Peking opera makeup. Dominated by rich crimson, it redefines contemporary Eastern fashion. Having designed Liu Xiaoxing Golden Rooster Award gown, Say continues to showcase the beauty and sophistication of Chinese design to the world. Miss Grand Macau. Miss Grand Malaysia. The Queen of Terabai Iban. Queen of the Terabai Iban is not just a warrior, but a protector of heritage. A female leader called Ketuwai Indu, wielding the Terabai shield to safeguard her people, traditions, and spirits, blending feminine grace with battlefield strength. She embodies the Iban warrior spirit, elevated into regal, ceremonial form, a cultural figure of influence and empowerment. The one and only Queen of the Terabai, Iban, Miss Grand Malaysia. Queen of Carnival. This traditional carnival costume celebrates the spirit of Maltese people. The blue feathers reflect the beautiful scene that surrounds Malta, a symbol of strength, beauty, and life. The sparkling decorations and majestic headpiece capture the joy and color of Malta's famous carnival, a celebration loved by generations. Worn with pride, the azure Queen of Carnival embodies Malta's rich heritage, radiance, and festive soul. Miss Grand Malta. Miss Grand Martinique. My Little Secret Garden. My Little Secret Garden is a culture tribute to Martinique's lush soul. Over 180 meters of tulle created an ethereal silhouette with a corseted bodice and daring slits. Oversized sleeves bloom into suspended gardens, hand embroidered with flowers, moss, and delicate black butterflies. More than a gown, it is a living poem celebrating Martinique, the island of flowers, on the international stage. Miss Grand Martinique. Miss Grand Mexico. La Catrina Eterna. Inspiration, Mexico's pueblos mágicos. The Catrina or La Calaca Galancera reflects both sorrow and joy of the Mexican people. She symbolizes death and life of society across centuries, representing an elegant, well-dressed woman. The Catrina was a name once given to those of the upper social classes, embodying culture, history, and timeless tradition. Miss Grand Mexico. Miss Grand Montenegro. The jubleta is a traditional garment passed down through generations as a symbol of identity, elegance, and the strength of women. Handcrafted with intricate patterns and rich details, it embodies the art and soul of our heritage. Miss Grand Montenegro. Miss Grand Myanmar. Shan Royal Queen Gown. The Shan Royal Queen dress, inspired by the 19th century, reflects the majestic traditions of the Shan people, embodying the grace of Shan linen. It integrates hand-woven textiles, gold embroidery, and delicate floral artistry. This gown stands as a radiant symbol of dignity, grandeur, and timeless beauty, a cultural masterpiece celebrating Myanmar's royal heritage on the international stage. Miss Grand Myanmar. Miss Grand Nepal! Nepal's cultural representation, golden and red. Miss Grand, Nepal. Miss Grand, the Netherlands. The Dutch Lioness. My national costume is inspired by the Dutch coat of arms, symbolizing courage, unity, and royal pride. The lion's head crowned with gold flames represents strength and bravery. The crown reflects the monarchy, arrows the 7 united provinces, and the golden sword signifies readiness to defend freedom, justice, and peace. A tribute to the Netherlands' enduring spirit on the international stage. Miss Grand, the Netherlands. Miss Grand, New Zealand. Silver fern. My national costume is inspired by New Zealand's silver fern, symbol of strength, resilience, and unity. It reflects our hope and positivity, finding the silver lining even in hardship. Wearing it with pride, I carry not just my country, but also the light and hope we can bring to a world in conflict, believing we can grow, heal, and choose love over violence. Miss Grand, New Zealand. Miss Grand, Nicaragua. El Moense o Macho Raton. Among stones, feathers, and sequins, the living history of our cultural heritage shines. El Moense or Macho Raton, the first Hispanic American literary work, a satirical drama skilled in mischief and bureaucracy, a treasure of street theater, born of indigenous and Spanish cultures. It celebrates mestizo intelligence and stands as the greatest symbol of Nicaraguan folklore. My Wawense, the wealth of my land. Miss Grand, Nicaragua. Miss Grand, Nigeria. Olu Oba Erimora, the spirit queen of the elephants. From ancient Africa, she rises, crowned in tusks and scarlets, draped in bronze and gold. Her voice, once called rain to the earth, her wings of green and gold honor life reborn. She is Olu Oba Erimora, the spirit queen. Where she speaks, the earth obeys. Miss Grand, Nigeria. Miss Grand, North Macedonia. Red and gold, national flag colors, bravery and richness. This national costume radiates the pride of North Macedonia. The red and gold echo the nation's bravery and riches, while the Burkina sun honors ancient Macedonia heritage. Ornate pearls reflect natural beauty and uniqueness. Intricate embroidery and layered skirts unite regional traditions, crowned by a cake symbolizing a future rooted in proud tradition. Miss Grand, North Macedonia. Miss Grand, Palestine. Dove of Peace. This national costume, created by Palestinian designers Lauren and Edmund Imsia, with Hisham Anabtawi, embodies the spirit of Palestine. Traditional tattoos from various cities blends with 3D printed pigeons and olive branches, symbolizing peace, resilience, and rooted heritage. The white base reflects hope for peace, while a dramatic cape inscribed "Pray for Peace" stands for strength, dignity, and unwavering identity. Miss Grand Palestine. Miss Grand Panama. Un susurro del Darien, a whisper from Darien. From the depths of Darien emerges the Embaragari, guiding souls toward the light. Her costume honors her roots with traditional markings, a beaded necklace, silver coins, and a hand-woven crown, and masks linking earthly and divine. Tiger motifs and robotic touches merge ancestral and futuristic as she carries not just a costume, but a mission to bring peace and light to the spirits she protects. Miss Grand Panama. Miss Grand Paraguay. Terere is a national drink of Paraguay. It has its roots in pre-Columbian America, where the Guarani consolidated it as traditional at the time of the Jesuit and Franciscan reductions. It is prepared with medicinal herbs, with yerba mate, and is a fresh and very healthy infusion that is drunk by all Paraguayans to this day. Miss Grand, Paraguay. Miss Grand, Peru! Peruvian Magic Orchid. The Peruvian Magic Orchid is an exotic plant that is known for its beauty and elegance, but it is also a source of well-being for our health. Orchids have properties that can help us improve our mood and overall well-being, promoting the inner peace that we all need to live in harmony. In Peru, the orchid is considered a symbol of peace and purity, important characteristics that I want to give to all the world today. Let us live and enjoy every moment of our lives always in peace. Miss Grand, Peru. Miss Grand, Philippines. Maynard, the lunar empress of Pampanga, designed by Patrick Izorena. Bathed in celestial light, this costume honors Mayari, the Kapampangan moon goddess of strength, beauty, and equality. Silver, sapphire, and midnight tones mirror the moon's glow, while the crescent backdress and crystal details reflect lunar cycles and moonlights. With a structured bodice, celestial wings, and flowing cape, Emma Mary Tiglao embodies the modern Mayari, radiant, fearless, and divine, shining with Kapampangan pride. Miss Grand, Philippines. Miss Grand, Portugal! As Escobatas, This striking ensemble captures the iguana's regal presence with metallic textures, jewel-toned fabrics, and a spiny crest, inspired by the rare pink iguana of the Galapagos. Its radiant pink tones symbolizes rarity and resilience, celebrating Ecuador's rich biodiversity. The design portrays the iguana as fierce yet graceful, a timeless guardian of the nation's natural treasures. Miss Grand, Portugal. Miss Grand, Puerto Rico. The Cuco. The Cuco, a Puerto Rican legend from a bedtime lullaby, warns children to behave. This shape-shifting monster hides in the house, taking the form of whatever the child imagines. The cradle represents innocence, and parents use the tale to teach discipline. The Cuco blends imagination, folklore, and family traditions across generations, captivating young and old alike. Miss Grand, Puerto Rico. Miss Grand, Singapore. The fighting spirit of Singapore. From Singapore, this costume is inspired by the betta fish, known for its vibrant colors and flowing fins, symbolizing strength and resilience. Pleated paddles ripple like water. Golden bettas embrace the bodice for harmony and balance, while the fin-like sleeves and a regal headpiece capture the fluid elegance of the underwater world, blending nature with cultural pride. Miss Grand, Singapore. Miss Grand, Slovak Republic. Slovak Opal, inspired by the rare Slovak opals of Dubnik. This dazzling costume mirrors their play of colors: white, gold, green, pink, and blue, symbolizing purity and natural beauty. Once prized above all others, Slovak opals, like legendary Trojan fire, gifted by Napoleon to Empress Josephine, embody love and passion, adorned with crystals and gems. The design by Maria Irinkeva radiates elegance, mystery, and pride in Slovakia's precious heritage. Miss Grand, Slovak Republic. Miss Grand, South Africa. Blue crane. The blue crane, South Africa's national bird, symbolizes grace, peace, and strength. With elegant blue-gray feathers, it reflects dignity, resilience, and hope, a messenger of harmony. It teaches courage, kindness, and balance, strength with softness, power with peace. Gliding across African skies, it inspires unity, integrity, and the preservation of nature and human values. Miss Grand, South Africa. Miss Grand, South Korea. Hanbok. Gold and red are the symbolic colors of the Joseon dynasty, and large and wide sleeves indicate a high status. The royal colors, glitter skirt, and red headdress mean a modern reinterpretation of traditional clothing. Miss Grand, South Korea. Flamenco Grand. Flamenco Grand uses flamenco style with grandeur, honoring Spain's pride. Red symbolizing strength, passion, and courage dominates the design. Crystals spark like fire, while feathered, crystal embroidered lace extends the ensemble. Maxi earrings and floral hair accents complete a tribute to the flamenco woman. Powerful, elegant, and vibrant. Miss Grand, Spain. Miss Grand, Sri Lanka. Sanda Kindu. In one past life, the Buddha-to-be was born as the Moon Prince, fulfilling perfections for Buddhahood. Yashodhara Devi, destined to be his wife, was then the Moon Princess. Sharing in these meritorious deeds, their story is told in the revered Kanda Kinnara Jataka, part of the Pansia Panas Jataka, a crown jewel in Buddhist literature. Miss Grand, Sri Lanka. Miss Grand, Sweden! The goddess of the northern lights. She descends like a celestial goddess born of ice, fire, and Norse legend, adorned in silver armor and crystals that echo the stars. She embodies strength and divine beauty. Shades of turquoise and indigo flow like the northern lights, while her regal horns crown her as warrior of the Arctic sky. Inspired by Swedish Viking heritage, this costume celebrates the timeless power and spirit of women who conquer worlds with grace and light. Miss Grand, Sweden. Miss Grand, Taiwan. Butterfly orchid berry. Phalaenopsis, Taiwan's prize butterfly orchid, symbolizes elegance and good fortune. Celebrated in festivals, gifts, and decor, it reflects the Taiwanese people's deep affection for orchids. International exhibitions, such as the Taiwan International Orchid Show, have made Phalaenopsis a global ambassador for Taiwan's floral artistry and beauty. Miss Grand, Taiwan. Golden Roar of Tanzania. This golden costume celebrates Tanzania's treasures, its wildlife, minerals like gold and tanzanite, and rich culture. The jeweled tiger headpiece symbolizes courage and power, while the arrow represents the determination of Tanzanian women who rise above challenges. More than beauty, it embodies empowerment, heritage, and the unyielding spirit of Tanzania's women. Strong, radiant, and inspiring. Miss Grand, Tanzania. Spiritual legacy of Dansai, a unique tradition of learning, blends Buddhist belief with folklore, honoring ancestors and community joy. Its colorful mask, playful yet profound, symbolizes faith, resilience, and unity. For me, this costume is the spirit of Thailand, vibrant and spiritual, presenting Pindaco and Miss Grand International IFI to share Thailand's living heritage with the world. Miss Grand Thailand. Miss Grand Trinidad and Tobago. Shakonian Carnival. From the land of steel pan and carnival, Miss Trinidad and Tobago blooms as the double Shakonia, national flower and symbol of resilience, scarlet petals, emerald veins, and golden accents fuse haute couture with carnival vibrance. With jeweled bodice, radiant headdress, and grand unfolding petals, this costume embodies passion, strength, and cultural pride on the international stage. Miss Grand, Trinidad and Tobago. Miss Grand, Turkey. Ottoman Kaftan. The Ottoman kaftan, also called kaftan, was a long, flowing robe worn by sultans, princes, and high-ranking officials of the Ottoman Empire. More than just clothing, it symbolized authority, wealth, and artistic sophistication. Miss Grand, Turkey. Start spreading the news. United Kingdom's golden catch, fish and chips. Wrapped in newspaper, manifesting history, humor, and sparkly chips. Celebrating British tradition with golden batter, glad and salty sparkle. Catch it while it's hot. Otherwise, these seagulls will swoop in. Miss Grand, United Kingdom. Miss Grand, U.S. Virgin Islands. Carnival of the Virgin Isles by Emmy Brand. Inspired by the spirit of U.S. Virgin Islands, Carnival, Emmy Brand's costume bursts with color, culture, and pride. In vibrant pinks, yellows, and ocean blues, feathers and crystals reflect the joy of St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. From crown to bodice, it captures music, freedom, and festivity. Fusing tradition with culture in a celebration that never ends. Miss Grand, U.S. Virgin Islands. Miss Grand, USA. The iconic Vegas showgirl, bringing Las Vegas to Thailand. This costume honors the iconic showgirls, symbols of elegance, glamour, and the golden age of entertainment. With radiant feathers and sparkling details, it celebrates the city of lights. For Miss Grand, USA, it holds deeper meaning. Las Vegas, home of the showgirl legacy, is also where she was crowned, uniting American culture with her personal journey as Queen. Miss Grand, USA. Miss Grand, Venezuela. Venezuelan beauty. Venezuela has forged a unique and complex cultural identity, where beauty and beauty pageants hold a central place. More than just simple contests, these pageants have become a manifestation of popular culture, a reflection of national passion, and a source of collective pride. Miss Grand Venezuela. The winning piece at Miss Grand Vietnam's 2025 draws inspiration from Vietnam's traditional water puppetry, blending both artistry with modern innovation. Rich in cultural symbolism, it radiates unique beauty while honoring creativity and the enduring spirit of preserving Vietnam's cultural identity. Miss Grand Vietnam. Miss Grand Zambia! Solely traditional attire, pride of Chongwei. This ensemble honors the Soli people of Chongwei, blending heritage with elegance. The layered skirt in green, white, blue, and red symbolizes harmony, purity, and strength. Beadwork and cowries reflect prosperity and ancestral pride, while regal headpiece signifies dignity. It pays tribute to Her Royal Highness, Dr. Nkomisha Mugamampo II, a beacon of courage and empowerment. Miss Grand Zambia. Miss Grand Zimbabwe! Zimbabwe bird. My national costume embodies the spirit of Zimbabwe. Golden wings echo the phoenix, resilience, rebirth, and our unbreakable will. Gemstones in flag colors shine with beauty, unity, and hope. At the crown, the red star holds the proud Zimbabwe bird, our emblem, a story of nation that rises, sparkles, and soars. Miss Grand Zimbabwe.
competition.
Now I would like to remind you that you can help your favorite contestant to get one step closer to the crown and other spot in the top 10 automatically by voting now on our official website missgrandinternational.com. Support your dreams, vote, and make a difference. And of course, the Country Power of the Year Award will secure a place in the top 20. You can vote for them on Facebook and Instagram of Miss Grand International.
And ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget we have another exciting event coming up on October 15, the preliminary competition, and then the moment we've been waiting for, the grand finale will be held on October 18.
Now tickets are still available on Grand Ticket and you can watch all of our show live on Grand TV. Be sure to follow us and turn on notification across all of our social media platforms so you don't miss a moment with Miss Grand International 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, and tonight is not over yet. Let's coming up next, the Grand Talent Final Competition. Happening exclusively on TikTok. Miss Grand International will start at 9 p.m.
For now, thank you all for joining us today and celebrating the uniqueness and beauty of the Miss Grand International National Costume Competition. This is Miss Grand International 2025!